All right, everybody, welcome Jason Kokrak, who just finished the first round at the LIV Golf Mayakoba as our leader with 6 under. Jason, tell us a little bit about your day.
Started off on the tough 12th, made a nice drive, got off to a little bit of a rocky start with an errant tee ball on 14, but I ended up chipping it in for par there, made a couple nice long putts, got into a nice groove on 17 and 18, hit a nice drive on 1 and kind of kept it right in front of me the rest of the round, so very pleased with a bogey-free round.
Great. Were you looking at the individual leaderboard, the team leaderboard, or both today?
A little bit of both. It was kind of hard. I think the boards didn't switch fast enough, so I was like, by the time I was walking by, I didn't get to see everything. But the only thing I could do is control what I can do on the golf course, and that's just going to help my team. So, and I think I achieved that. I don't know what everybody finished today, but we're looking for another good 36 holes.
Awesome. I'll kick it over to Mike.
I think you had a couple of birdies from off the green, if that's correct.
Yeah, one birdie from off the green was a long putt on I guess it would be number 2. Yeah. Number 2, I made a long one from off the green. I birdied the second hole of the day. A chip in on 14 was kind of a nice boost early in the round. So, I hit a lot of quality golf shots, a good up and down on 16, and then hit one close on 17, made a nice putt on 18, and kind of felt a nice little groove there. Actually, you know what? I did make another one on 2. That was the only one I made, I think, off the green.
And what did you consider your form like coming out of Middle East?
I drove it really nice in the Middle East for 2 weeks. Problem was I was in the simulator on Sunday before I left for here, and the face of my driver popped out. So I had a backup, but the backup was not quite the same as the one I was working with. So worked the last couple days to kind of fit some different things and tweak a couple things with the driver. A little bit more open, and there's a little slider weight in the bottom that I fiddled with a little bit. So kind of tweaked those, but I drove it really nice. Been putting very well. I mean, David gives me a lot of good reads, a lot of confidence on the green. So if I take care of the ball striking, we're going to be right in the mix.
Did you come into the round not really knowing what was going to happen with the driver? Were you kind of...
Well, I mean, I had 3 good days on the golf course. The first day was pretty horrific, hitting it left. But, I knew I was hitting it well because all the other golf clubs I was hitting was right on target and quality golf shots. So I knew it wasn't the golf swing. It was just something small with the driver. So hopefully we got that tweaked around and we drive it good for the rest of the week.
You had a bogey-free round. What is your opinion about the Camaleon and the atmosphere of the Mexican people?
It's always fun. I came down here quite a few times while the PGA Tour was here. I think this time of year, the golf course is in spectacular shape. A couple of changes, a new tee box, I think on 12 was a new tee box, a couple new bunkers on 13. So a couple small changes since I've been here last, but the golf course is in great shape, and looking forward to the weekend.
A bogey-free round, it's a big opportunity, no?
Yeah, with my type of game, I don't always get the chance for a bogey-free round. So with that chip in from far off the green was a nice bonus. So always pleased with a bogey-free round with a couple birdies.
Were you sort of gearing up a little bit more this year, try to get yourself in contention more, even win? And how did you think the first season went?
For me personally, I don't think it went overly well. I was not in great form. I wasn't bad, but I thought I could done a lot better. I think the team aspect has kind of drawn me into taking care of a couple more things that I probably wouldn't have personally. So I've got myself in the gym, worked on my body in the off season. The speed is back to where it was, maybe 5-6 years into my PGA Tour career. So my body feels good. I started working with, Drew Steckel and David had been with me for a long time. I started working with a couple of different guys that work with Team Smash. So body feels great, golf swing feels good, and I hope to continue the good form.
Hey.
Victor won the first year here with a provisional driver. Do you know? Do you think maybe this is a premonition?
You know what? I love that premonition. You know, it was a backup driver for me. It was designed to be exactly the same as my old one, but you know, it's very hard for to fit a driver for a tour player the exact same. So it was just slightly different. You know, maybe the CG might not have been exactly the same. So a few tweaks, and I thought I drove it nicely today with just one errant swing that was my fault. It wasn't anything that it was not questionable or anything like that. It was definitely my fault.
Thank you.
Hey, Jason. Teddy Fenton with Luckiest Golfers on Earth. How you doing, buddy?
Good, and you?
Very good. So this is a stacked field out here. 48 players, 24 major champions among them, and you were on top of the leaderboard, and medalist today was 65. What does that feel like?
Well, considering that I've been working really hard on myself and my health at home, working hard in the simulator, but definitely working a little bit harder out here. So the short game, kind of the touch and feel shots over in the Middle East were definitely subpar. So I worked hard on that, tried to get a little more shallow. So I'm very pleased with the round I had. A couple bonus long putts I had today, so I got a little bit lucky there. But the practice is paying off, and looking forward to the weekend.
Right on. Congrats, dude.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jason.
Thanks.